Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back. This time I'm putting together an insane classic M1A rifle build that does up to 4 million damage and even 5 million damage. With it, you can clear your heroic and legendary content with no problem at all, proving that using this rifle is still an option in this game right now. I'll show you how you can put together this build and how it works so you can kick butt with it too. Hope you enjoy it, and let's jump right into it. So I wanted to make a rifle build that could still be an option for any group difficulty versus assault rifles that are monsters in the game right now. So what better way to do it than with a classic M1A rifle, right? Like any rifle, you want to stay far away from the enemy and do a lot of headshots for even more damage. In case you get enemies at close range, you need a secondary weapon that can kill them fast to get back to your rifle and keep enemies at a distance. To increase that damage, I chose the sharpshooter specialization that will give me 15% increased headshot damage with the rifle, 15% weapon stability and reduced recoil, extra armor while in cover, rifle ammo while in cover, and the digital scope. Like I said before, what you're looking with this build is to hit more than 4 million damage in the head and up to 5 million and up to 3 million damage in the chest. I play in console, so it's pretty important to have a good aim to get the best out of this build. For the main weapon, we have the classic M1A with critical hit damage and damage to target out of cover and the optimist talent. I wish it was the boomerang talent, but I haven't been so lucky with the M1A drops. You can try the Baker's dozen if you don't have a good M1A. The mods that I use are +5 rounds on the magazine, critical hit chance, and the digital scope that gives us the sharpshooter specialization that gives 45% headshot damage, which is very good. As secondary weapon, we have the Scorpio. To me, it's the best weapon in the game right now. We will use it to handle enemies at close range. The pieces you want for this build, we need to have critical hit chance and critical hit damage instead of going for headshot damage. The mask is our first Providence piece with critical hit chance and critical hit damage. Our second Providence piece will be the chest with focus as a talent to increase weapon damage up to 50% if we aim with a AX scope or higher. This is very important to the build to shine. We have to stay in cover and stay most of the time aiming. Our third Providence piece is the holster with critical hit chance and critical hit damage. We have one Grupo Sombra, it's the backpack with Vigilance as talent that will give us 25% increased weapon damage. The gloves are the unchangeable Contractor's Glove, and the knee pad are the Fox Sprayers with the rifle damage. With no armor or any other pieces, we have to be very careful and be well positioned on every mission so you don't get killed or swarm easily. So don't go ramble with this build. The skills that I use are the Reviver Hive and the Fixer Drone. I use the Fixer Drone to deploy it while I keep zooming in and it heals me while I keep hitting the enemies. The stat, like I said before, you want critical hit chance to get to the cap of 60% and critical hit damage as well. With the sharpshooter spec and the digital scope, we will get a good chunk of headshot damage. For this build, you just gotta position well in cover to get the sharpshooter specialization perks like the free ammo and armor. Deploy your Fixer Drone, start zooming in, and try to hit enemies in the head for high damage. The more you zoom, the more damage you do with the focus chest talent, and keep vigilance most of the time up while not getting hit. One thing to note is that the last bullet will do the most damage, so be sure to get a hit to be able to get to the 5 million damage. If you get an enemy real close, you swap to your Scorpio, get rid of it, and resume with your rifle. And if you get swarmed, you just move back in the map and resume with your rifle. So this is how this build works. You can use this build to do your group content, your missions, and the summit with real ease. If you got a similar build, please share it in the comment below. I will really like to see it and try it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and click that like button and subscribe to the channel. Do not miss any build video. I really appreciate it, guys, and it will help me a lot to keep going. And as always, be safe, take care, and see you on the next one. Ciao!